Hey guys, this is Brad at Nomad Cycles, bringing to you today Budnit's titanium bike with our HD conversion. I wanted to share a couple things because if you're out there, a home builder, want to do something fancy in the tune of belt drive with an HD, which is the impossible holy grail right there. Well, it is possible. In this case, we were able to use the infamous roll-off hub, which puts the cog out a little further, closer to the dropout, and then the leaky cover replacing. This is, you take the motor cover off of the HD, the gear cover, and put this machined one on that gives a little bit more clearance. And then we use the California e-bikes spider adapter to run to the belt, which gave us that beautiful clear belt line. So that's one way to do it. The only other way that I know how to do it is if you have a 3x9 rear hub, so it has 3 speeds internal and then the regular 9-speed cassette body, free hub body, and then you could move the cog right and left until it matches up. But this is how we did it on this one. It works super smooth. Yeah, no chain. Thank you very much. We also did a brake upgrade on this guy. So I like using the Tektro four piston hydraulic brakes now. One thing, because they have the e-bike cutoff in the lever. But the other thing is that this rotor is actually thicker than all the other brands. So you got a thicker, stiffer rotor and 4 pistons. Super heat dissipating. That's a 203 millimeter. That's a giant pizza pie of a brake disc right there. And the new levers are pretty cool. It puts all the cutoff wire and the hydraulic hose really close to the handlebar instead of out here. So it kind of makes it look clean. Also doing the egg rider controller there, display. So keeping with the clean look, trying to keep the junk off the handlebars here. Because we don't want to feather up the beautiful titanium. So there it is. Curved down tube is really hard to fit a flat battery onto, so we put it on the rear rack. It's not necessarily the most ideal, but it works. And you can still use your panniers on the side of the rack, so no super loss there. Roll-off hub. If you're going to do a brake upgrade, remember the roll-off has its own proprietary 4-volt, very wide circle disc. You can't just get a normal disc and put it on there. But luckily they made one in a 2 millimeter, so it's not as wide as the front, but it's only 0.3 off. Still a lot wider than the standard ones on the market from everybody else. What else? Yep, gear sensor right there in the roll-off, and that's about it. Just wanted to show you something pretty trick. Yeah, there it is. Thanks for coming to show and tell.